Welcome to Sunday Prime on Idea TV. Today we bring you innovation-driven stories shaping Africa and beyond. My name is Cynthia Bassi. We begin today with a development in Africa's innovation ecosystem. Idea TV has launched the inaugural edition of its Foundations of Interest initiative, recognizing global philanthropic organizations transforming Africa's research, innovation, education, and development landscape. The program highlights foundations whose investments demonstrably strengthen systems, empower young people, and align with Africa's local priorities at a time when official development assistance to the continent continues to decline. This first edition honors the Mastercard Foundation, the Gates Foundation, and the Wellcome Trust for their measurable impact across education, health, innovation, scientific research, and economic empowerment. Mastercard Foundation is recognized for its continent-wide investment, enabling millions of young Africans to access education, dignified jobs, and entrepreneurship opportunities. The Gates Foundation is celebrated for its role in advancing global health interventions and product development partnerships that have delivered life-saving vaccines, drugs, and diagnostics across Africa. The Wellcome Trust is acknowledged for its long-term support for scientific excellence on the continent, including major programs such as Delta's Africa, H3 Africa, as well as its contributions to global infectious disease research. Idea TV says the recognition aims to spotlight foundations working in alignment with African needs, strengthen public awareness, and encourage better coordination of philanthropic investments across the continent. The station is inviting nominations from the public as well as partners and sponsors interested in supporting future editions. The Foundations of Interest initiative premiered on the 14th of November 2025 is part of Idea TV's commitment to communicating ideas that drive Africa's development. And speaking of arts and innovation in Africa, the Salon International de la Musique d'Afrique, or SIMA, has returned to Cotonou, Benin, after a 3-year hiatus. The second edition opened on Thursday at the Sofitel Cotonou Marina Hotel, bringing together artists, music industry professionals, and fans for a day of networking and collaboration. The event aims to boost the visibility and commercial potential of Francophone African music. This year's theme, financing and showcasing Francophone African music from potential to performance, highlights the need for investment and industry development. Organizers say talent alone is not enough, and building a sustainable music economy requires stronger regulation, professional skills, and support for copyright management. Ahead of the conference, SIMA hosted an artistic residency for young Beninese musicians led by Ivorian artists Kiki Moteleba and Shadow Chris. The sessions produced new songs to be presented during the event, demonstrating the organizers' commitment to developing new talent while advancing the region's music industry. Now from music to technology, we move to a digital milestone in West Africa. Benin has launched a groundbreaking artificial intelligence initiative aimed at promoting local languages and making the country's digital transition more inclusive. The GEM Malangwe project, launched November this year, is led jointly by the Information Systems and Digital Agency and the IDEA Institute, bringing together experts from the digital, cultural, and research sectors. The initiative invites citizens to contribute by reading sentences in their native languages on the platform gemmalangwe.bj. Linguists and engineers will validate the recordings and use them to train AI models capable of understanding and reproducing Beninese languages, starting with Fongbe and later expanding to other national languages. Officials say the project rests on 3 pillars: inclusion, innovation, and heritage, and aims to strengthen the presence of national languages in digital technologies, support local educational and cultural applications, and preserve linguistic diversity. This effort builds on previous work, including the Beninese languages dictionary launched in July 2025, and aligns with global concerns over the limited online representation of world languages. Another different kind of digital innovation, a new application called Text with Jesus is allowing users to converse directly with an artificial intelligence trained on the Bible. The app provides access to different personas, including Jesus and the apostles, with the 3 wise men set to be added soon. Premium users can also engage in conversations with a chatbot representing Satan. The app is designed to help users share daily stressors and seek guidance through Bible verses, their interpretations, and prayers. Its creators say it offers a new way for people to engage with their faith using modern technology. While AI is increasingly being integrated into religious practices, concerns remain. Earlier this year, a Lutheran church in Finland held a service almost entirely prepared by AI. Critics, including Pope Leo, have cautioned that artificial intelligence should serve humanity and not replace human spiritual guidance. Now, let's take a quick break. Sunday Prime continues when we return.
Abuja, are you ready
for another explosive moment of praise like never before?
It's the Wuse District Youth Ministry together with the Guaripa Youth Church bringing you Praise Concert 2025
with the theme Manifest, with live ministrations of Minister Mike Abdul,
Pastor Sam Alawode,
Minister Grace Oji, Minister Victor Omechi,
and the Surge Crew. Hosts Reverend and Pastor Mrs. Joshua Aladegbaye.
Time 1 p.m. on the dot. Venue Foursquare Gospel Church, Guarimpa Zonal Headquarters, Road 622 opposite Charlie Boy's house. Manifest 2025, where your praise becomes a testimony. Don't miss it.
Good to know you're still there, and if you're just joining, this is still Sunday Prime. Now the rest of the stories. Amazon has officially renamed its global satellite internet program, retiring the long-used label Project Cooper and unveiling its new permanent identity, Amazon Leo. The company says the rebrand marks the shift from an internal development phase to a fully operational low Earth orbit satellite network designed to deliver high-speed broadband worldwide. According to Amazon, the change reflects the program's maturity after 7 years of design, testing, and regulatory milestones. With more than 150 satellites already in orbit and one of the world's largest satellite manufacturing lines now active, the company says it is advancing towards commercial service. Its customer terminals are also feature some of the most advanced phased array antennas developed to date. Several commercial and enterprise partners, including JetBlue, L3 Harris, DirecTV, Latin America, Sky Brazil, and Australia's NBN Co. have already committed to using the network once full coverage is achieved. Amazon plans multiple additional launches in the coming months as it expands the constellation and prepares to begin offering global broadband connectivity under the new Amazon Leo brand. Now from satellites to autonomous mobility, Abu Dhabi is moving towards a driverless and pilotless future, approving the Middle East's first autonomous ride-hailing services in designated areas. The decision follows successful pilot programs by Chinese firms WeRide and Baidu's Apollo Go, which already operates robotaxi services in China. WeRide is teaming up with Uber and local transport provider Tawassul, allowing customers to hail driverless cars, while Apollo Go partners with UAE-based AutoGo K2. WeRide's vehicles have covered over 800,000 kilometers across half of Abu Dhabi's urban area, and AutoGo K2 has achieved full unmanned service on Yas Island after more than 100,000 kilometers of trial operations. In addition to roads, Abu Dhabi regulators are preparing for autonomous flying taxis and delivery drones. 3 pilot zones have been designated for testing: Yas Island Airport and Abu Dhabi International Airport, which could become future air corridors for unmanned aircraft operating alongside planes and helicopters. Now, to a major tech controversy in Europe, Google has refused to break up its ad tech business in response to the European Commission's September ruling that found the company in breach of antitrust rules. While the company has proposed product changes to address the blog's concerns, it warned that a forced breakup would harm thousands of European publishers and advertisers who rely on its tools. The European Union has taken a firm stance against Google as part of its wider effort to regulate big tech and maintain competition. If Brussels finds Google's remedies insufficient, it could push for a full divestiture of the ad tech business, marking a major escalation in ongoing regulatory pressure. Meanwhile, Google faces further legal challenges in Europe. A German court has ordered the company to pay twice price comparison platforms approximately €572 million for market abuse. Additionally, Brussels is preparing a new investigation into allegations that Google has demoted certain news outlets in its search results, which could complicate EU-US trade discussions. Before we call it a wrap, let's take another glance at the headlines. DHABI unveils foundations of interest, honors 3 global philanthropic leaders driving change in Africa. A Pan-African music event, SIMA, returns to Benin after 3 years. Benin launches AI initiative to promote local languages. New app lets users chat with AI Jesus. Amazon rebrands satellite network as Amazon Leo. Abu Dhabi approves driverless taxis and flying cars. Google rejects EU breakup proposal amid antitrust dispute. We have more updates across our social media platforms. Do well to connect to the headlines displayed on your screen. I am Cynthia Bassi. Thank you for your time.